because I went to a wonderful party. Sorry, my family never asked me to sing. It's only strangers. I guess the author that I'm most excited about currently is Michael Lewis, who wrote The Big Short, Blind Side. He writes nonfiction using the wonderful techniques of the new journalism from years past. I find myself often disappointed by contemporary novels because of their lack of realism. And you think of the great period of American fiction, I think, was from about 1893, starting with Stephen Crane's Maggie, a Girl of the Streets, to 1939, when John Steinbeck published The Grapes of Wrath. And in that period, you have Ernest Hemingway, you have Faulkner, you have Sinclair Lewis, you have Theodore Dreiser, Richard Wright, Zora Neale Hurston, all terrific, but they were, as Alfred Kazin once said, above all, they wanted to capture every detail of American life. Some hated America, some were very cynical, but they were determined to get it right and bring it alive on the page. Before I was married and had children, my day would start at 11:30 a.m. while I was waiting for whatever you want to call the meal I next had. And I would try to get started writing then, and my goal was always to write on a quota basis, one page each half hour, until I had 10 pages. Now these were triple space on the typewriter, and that would be about 12 to 1,500 words, and I would finish up often at night. But the quota system is the only thing that works. You can wait until you feel like you're inspired, and you'll find out that's no better than what you forced yourself to do, in my experience. When I was doing nonfiction and doing things like the party that Leonard Bernstein and his wife Felicia give for the Black Panthers, I took that all down by shorthand, and learned later, I took all dialogue by shorthand, and I learned years later that was really how Dickens, I'm not comparing myself to him, but that was the way Dickens became so great at dialogue and mannerisms. He was a court reporter, we call them now, a stenographer who takes down testimony in court. And I frankly think it's great training for anybody who wants to write fiction. Man, I didn't do it because I was going to write fiction. But it makes a real difference. And it takes a while to realize how status-driven language is. You know, one of Obama's great assets is that he speaks like a diplomat with an American accent. I guess my favorite single word, and this is a result of my early teenage years or slightly, I literally would go through the dictionary looking for words that I like. And my favorite was jejune, which, if I can remember correctly, it means sort of world weary, or weary in a sort of intelligent way. And now, though, the words I've run into are just killing me, like issue. Remember, there was a day when we had problems? Well, actually, thank God we only have issues now. everything becomes an issue, which really doesn't in itself tell you anything about what's going on. Let's face it, New York is not a beautiful city. It's ambition city, and I think that's why people come here from all. It's also excitement city. I think I didn't notice till the other day. There's no industry left in New York. There used to be this great garment industry. It's all gone. First it went to the south, and always in chasing cheap labor, and of course now it's overseas. But one good thing has come out of it. We cannot go to war with China. I think that's wonderful. They make all of our uniforms. If you're not ambitious in the crassest way, you really shouldn't be here. The Duke and Duchess of Windsor hated it in New York because they were born for resort living. He didn't do anything except dress well, and she didn't do anything except be married to the Duke of Windsor. So those people just tend to stay away.